Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us. For those who don't know me, my name is Joanne. And in this meeting, we have our amazing co-facilitators. We are running together this meeting. We have the amazing Mr. Brighton Masaru, and we have also the remarkable Latifa Noor. So along the meeting, this is not a class. Let me just make that clear as we are starting. This is more of an orientation towards the next steps. Yeah, so I have made that clear. So we have journeyed with you coders since we began the project. That is the Coders at American Spaces Kenya, and we have had several. I can say we have had several tutorials. We have learned from our fellow facilitators. We've learned web development, mobile, Python, cybersecurity, data science, among many others. So we believe that with these skills, you can be able to create a solution uh, based on the topics that we are going to give you, we are going to highlight. That is security, we have democracy. There are a couple of topics I'll just show you so that when we journey towards project development, you are aware of these categories that you're supposed to create projects with. Awesome. Now, now that we have finalized our journey with the facilitators, we are now heading towards the project phase. This is more of a virtual boot camp. So we sent you a form last week. This week we sent you a form so that you can fill and choose. You can choose whatever field you want to, or whatever tech stack you want to choose to create your solution with. And if you haven't filled the form, I'm just going to hit enter on the link in the chat so that you can make sure that you filled the form. So kindly fill that form for us if you haven't. We will really appreciate that so much. So the reason why we want you to only choose one tech stack is because of the time that we have. Of course, after this, if you want to continue developing your solutions, if you want to even contact our facilitators, even after you have developed these solutions, feel free to do so as you continue journeying with your coding skills, because we are here to create a coding we are here to create a coding community. So this doesn't have to stop at the end of the project. We will still journey with you all through. Great. So we are heading towards the virtual bootcamp, and it's going to take place from today until September. September is when we shall be closing. But I'm going to share with you shortly a document that will highlight the next steps. So that's awesome. Rose, I can see you're actively following us and you're asking how long the project will take. Thank you very much. I'm just going to share that in a short while, so that we can all follow. And even after the meeting, I'm going to share with you all the document so that you can peruse and know at every step that we are in the project, but we'll still make sure that we give you announcements on this in advance. Great. Now, so we are going to have compulsory meetings weekly based on the group that you've chosen. We are going to at least to meet every week because we have our facilitators and we have to keep track of the projects that we are creating. So it would be awesome if you join the meeting with the facilitators. For example, if you have chosen that you want to do mobile app development or you want to do Python development, we'll have a weekly meeting with our Python facilitator. So if you join the meeting every week, at least we can be able to track the progress and put some milestones. So for example, you can say that let's say in the Python development, we have to make sure that the first 2 weeks we've already set up, we've already created interfaces, we've already created some functions and so on. So that as you progress with your project, you might have the help that you need and make sure that you have finished before the deadlines that we are going to show you. So let me just share my screen so that I can quickly walk you through the activities of the coders at American Spaces. So let me just share. But thank you guys once again for joining us. Fantastic. Now, we are like today is on 13th March 2021. This is the orientation session, just to make sure that you guys know what are the next steps after here. Now, the forms that we've sent to you, kindly make sure that you fill it ASAP. Kindly make sure that you fill them so that you select a particular tech stack. And as I have explained before, because of the time limit, it would be awesome if you just pick one tech stack, because so that you can be able to complete your project. But even after, you can be able to work on whichever, to explore other technologies that we have learned. So from 17th March to 27th March, that is, we have to make sure that you are in a group, that you've been matched with your facilitators. So we are going to create other WhatsApp groups based on the technology that you have chosen, but kindly don't leave the ones that are there already, because we'll have announcements there. We'll have announcements as per your region. Okay, for example, like Nairobi region, we're supposed to meet you. We haven't met yet. So yeah, we'll have, don't leave kindly. So we'll create other groups and match you with your facilitators so that we can all proceed and work on our projects. Now, on 31st on 31st March to 10th April, that is, we are going to the ideation and prototyping, and also teaming. Okay, so what do we mean? If you are close to someone, or I mean, you live with close proximity to someone, you can form a team, or you can even interact and form a team. But the team should contain about 1 to 5 members. But you can work on a project alone. You can work on a project alone. So we are going to ensure that the ideation and prototyping phase ends on 10th April, so that you can work on our projects, which are going to begin on 14th April to 3rd July. So on 3rd July, we have to have finished our projects and submitted. Okay, we have to have finished our projects. Of course, you'll continue working on your projects and fine-tuning them before we submit them to the judges, but we highly encourage you to finish your projects by 3rd July. This isn't a long time. Based on the technologies that we've learned, working on a project, having these skills, and then working on a project between April and July, that isn't a long time. And that's why we encourage you to only choose one. Now, on 6th July to 17th July, we are going to introduce you to 21st C Skills by Liquid Telecom. And 21st C Skills is an amazing online platform that gives you skills-based, skills that you can learn by yourself. And of course, there is a certification at the end of it. So we'll introduce you to it, and so that you can keep on learning and advancing your skills. We have skills in data science, we have programming, or what do we call software development in Python, and we also have artificial intelligence. So these are the skills that we feel will benefit you a lot. And in partnership, Polytechno Girls with 21st C Skills, will be able to facilitate this course online so that you can benefit as well and improve and work on your skills. So we are also super excited about this. So I hope you're thrilled that you are going to work with us in this journey as well. And then we have the pitch practice on 20th July to 7th August. You are going to just to pitch your idea and demo it. You're going to pitch your idea and demo it, and then you will submit your ideas for judging. You're going to submit your ideas for judging. So that will be between 20th July and 7th August. And then after that, there will be the first judging phase. Okay, the first judging phase, whereby based on the areas that you've chosen. Now, these are the areas I was talking about. That is health, economy, democracy, and security. You're going to create a solution based on these areas. And when you create a solution, you're going to submit based on these areas. It does not matter whether you've chosen web development, whether you've chosen Python. So I just want to make it clear that your choice of the tech stack does not matter. right? It's your creativity that will matter. So don't feel that like if you are in data science, you'll be favored more than someone who's doing web development. All these technologies are really important. So that's just worth mentioning. And then there'll be the final judging and the award. And then on 13th September, we can at least see your solutions and call it an end to Coders to the project itself. Now, this is just this is the orientation or the lineup of the activities, and we'll make sure that we have shared with you this document immediately after the meeting. So I can see any question up to that point so far. I think I can see. Let me stop sharing. Okay, Rose, what happens after the award? That's a great question, Rose. Pwani Technogirl still has a lot of activities that will keep us, will keep our knowledge up to par, okay? So Coders at American Spaces does not have to stop after the award. We can still continue working on our skills. We can still continue creating solutions based on our skills, and you can still follow up with our facilitators to keep on working on our skills. We also have many other programs that we can highly welcome you to join us, because you will have gained a particular skill. Okay, so I hope that answers your question, Rose. Mariam, you're asking, will we do the project in groups? No, you can do it as an individual, but we highly encourage you to do as an individual, because at least you will have learned, you'll have to showcase what you have learned as an individual. But if you are in a group, at least of 2 and a maximum of 3 there, you can create a project together. But if you create a project as a group, of course, we have awards at the end. If you create a project as a group, remember that prize, you'll have to share it. So that's just worth mentioning. Then Hadija, you're asking, is the project we are submitting in July different from the solutions on different aspects? Let me get you well. Is the project we are submitting in July different from the solutions on different aspects? Maybe Hadija, I don't think I get you very well. I would really love to answer that question. Is it possible for you to unmute yourself and ask? Hi, Hadija. Hi, Hadija, are you there? Sorry, I think we can't hear you completely. Oh, okay. Let me know if this is what you mean. Are you, okay, you're saying is the project we are submitting different from the solutions on different aspects? I think I shared, let me share my screen once again. I think on those areas, I'm not sure if that's what you're asking, but kindly let me know. There are these areas, that is health, economy, democracy, and security. These are the areas that we would like you to choose and submit your project, okay? So the solutions that you're going to submit on July will be based on this project, and we are going to walk you through from the ideation and prototyping phase, whereby you're going to choose your ideas and you're going to prototype your ideas based on these areas. So I don't know if I've gotten that or not. Kindly let me know. Let me know, Hadija. Great. Now, Teresa, you're asking, can one get internship or volunteer program to help in sharpening one's skills? Okay, with internship as Pwani Technogirls, we are going to inform you as soon as we have a slot. But right now we don't offer internship currently, but we have programs. We have a lot of programs that are going to come up. So we would really appreciate if you continue keeping our networks, because these programs, we aim at giving these skills. We aim at giving technology skills and growing as a country, okay? So There are programs that we are going to share with you even after this, so that you can keep on growing your skills and keep on impacting the community. For example, like right now, if you create a solution in health, okay, if you create a solution, let's say in democracy, and we can really do our best to walk you through in terms of launching it and making it possible, if that is your dream, of course, of which we hope that it is your dream, that all of you guys with the solutions that you're going to create, you have the community in mind, and you're going to we are going to make sure that at least with the solutions that you have created impacts the community directly. So yes, yes, you're going to, we are hoping for that. We are hoping for that. So Mariam, we're asking, what are the topics for the project? The topics, not the topics rather, but the areas of focus of the project. It is in the areas of health, economy, democracy, and security. Health, economy, democracy, and security. Let me just, I'm going to copy that and paste in the chat box so that you can just be aware of that. I'm just pasting that on the chat box. Yes. Health, economy, democracy, and security. Then we have, let me see. That is Mariam. Thank you, Mariam, for the question. Thank you, guys. We have Alice. Does this mean if I have chosen data science, I can do a different project on web development, or it has to be specifically on data science? So if you have chosen data science, you have to do a project in data science, okay? Because of the time limit, we have to stop on July. The project starts at April, and July we have to stop on 3rd July and submit it. That is a very short time for one to be juggling between 1 or 2 projects. Of course, I know there are some people here who I think are super hardworking. That is awesome. But we really highly encourage that you just pick one, the one that you've chosen. Let's say you've chosen data science, you can create your solution in data science and then submit it. But of course, Coders does not have to stop as soon as September reaches. We can still continue and create projects that will impact the community and still maintain the networks of the coders at American Spaces Kenya, okay? Yeah, so for now, we really request you that you kindly submit the solution based on the tech stack that you've chosen. That is, if it is data science, submit it on data science. If it is web development, web development. We have cybersecurity as well, Python, that is the full stack web development. And then we also have mobile. You can just submit your solution based on that, just for this time. But after, of course, after when we introduce you to the 21st C skills, you are going to work, or you're going to create, to even learn more skills in artificial intelligence. Of course, we also have data science, and that is a self-paced learning. And then even after that, you can create as many solutions as possible, because we believe you would have had experience working on a particular solution within the time frame that we have given you. So for now, if you have chosen a particular area, that is data science or mobile development, it's just that one. Then we are going to group you and then make sure that based on those groups, you are going to create these solutions, submit them, and then, yeah, just this time, okay? So that's a great question, Alice. Then Teresa, wow. Oh, Rose, you're saying +1 trees. Oh, that's a great question. I hope I've answered that. Let me know. Then Nuru, can one visit your offices in Mombasa if one needs assistance? If yes, when is your free time? That's a great question, Nuru. Feel free to just contact us directly. You can contact any of our facilitators, and then we can make arrangements. Sawa sawa. Great. Now, Hadija, you said they've cleared your question. I'm really glad. We have Rose, you're asking, are you planning to expand your branches to Kisumu as well? That's our goal in future. That's our goal. For now, we are in Mombasa, but I'm sure we are going to grow all over Kenya. Thank you for believing in us. We will grow. Then could we get CAST t-shirts? Oh, okay. Oh, Coders at American Spaces. Sorry. I couldn't get the, the abbreviation. Coders at American Spaces t-shirts. Wow. It would be awesome if we had t-shirts, but this time, no, we can't get t-shirts for now. We hope that we would include them in our future programs. Sorry about that. Yeah. And then, oh, great. So up to that point, I hope I've answered most of your questions. Feel free to be dropping them. Feel free to keep on dropping the questions. So before we proceed, let me go to, okay. So groups, let me just repeat on groups. I think I wrote 1 to 5, but 5, no, that was my mistake. Based on the discussion of our first, with the team, it is 3 members. So it's 1 to 3. So let me just repeat and emphasize. Groups are allowed, but a group should have a maximum of 3, 1 to 3. You can even be 2 members. And you have to be people of the same interests. What do I mean? If you are in data science, yes, you can work on a project together. But if you don't have time to work in groups, that's still fine. You can work as an individual, okay? And then pitching. Pitching will be done on Zoom, and videos will be sent to us for judging. And when that time comes for pitching, we shall share the judging rubric so that you can have a guide as you're going to pitch. You can have a guide on what the judges will be looking for, okay, or how you're going to pitch your solutions. So we shall share the judging rubric to guide you as time goes by. For now, let us focus on the project development. So let me just summarize in brief what we have spoken about. Then after that, I'm going to welcome our amazing Mr. Brighton. We have Mr. Kelvin Chai, if he is with us, and then we have Madam Latifa Noor. Okay, so I can see we have a question. Let me just attend to that, and then we can go summarize and then welcome our amazing Mr. Brighton. So Patrick, thank you for joining us. I can see, I agree and believe that Pwani Technogirls should go all over Kenya and beyond. Yes, that's our prayer. I know we will. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Great. Fantastic. Anyway, just as a summary, let me just share my screen once more, and then we can have an understanding of what it is. Of course, we are going to share with you this document. We're going to share with you this document, and so that you can have a track. In case you lose it, you know who to contact. Anyway, we have said that we have finalized the journey, our coding journey, the one that you are joining for classes. We started in December, and we have walked through with our awesome facilitators who gave their best to ensure that we have learned a particular skill. And then we are now heading to a virtual bootcamp. We have sent a form. Kindly fill the form if you haven't. I'm going to share it again in the chat box. This form will enable you to select one technology of your choosing based on the one that you feel is of interest or you are stronger there, okay? So let me just share that again, kindly. Let me just make sure that I share that again. Okay, here's the link. So if you haven't filled this form, kindly fill it before today ends. We really appreciate. We'll keep on tracking and make sure that we'll really appreciate if you feel that. Yeah, I've sent it again. Now, choose one technology. If you feel that data science is the solution or is the tool for you to create a solution with, choose it. If you feel web development is the solution that you want to, is the tool that you want to create your solution with, choose it, okay? So that is the essence of that form, so that we can group you. We are going to create another WhatsApp group based on your selections, so that your facilitators, we can pair you with your facilitators, so that we can be able to create our solutions. Also, we are going to have weekly meetings, which will be compulsory, because it is there for you, for us to track, for us to help you, to walk you through ideation and prototyping, okay? The meetings will be on Saturday, and we'll let you know more about that. The meetings will be on Saturday, weekly meetings, so that as facilitators, they can see how far or how far you are with your projects. If you have errors, of course, you'll be contacting them personally. But at that time, it would be awesome for you to join, so that we can track your progress. And then I've walked you through this document. The orientation is today, grouping. We are going, after this orientation, you're going through the grouping and matching with your facilitators. Please ensure you fill the form. And then ideation and prototyping from 31st March to 10th April. Then on 14th April, we are going to work on our projects. So at least between now and 14th April, you have some time to think about the projects that you want to create. And the projects should be based on the areas of health, economy, democracy, and security. So one thing I'll still insist is that it does not matter the technology tool that you use. It does not matter. Choose the technology that you feel you are strong at, because the judging will be based on the areas of health, economy, democracy, and security, but not on the technology that you have chosen. Okay, and then on 16th July, Pwani Technogirls is excited to introduce you to 21st C Skills by Liquid Telecom, whereby you will have a self-paced learning. It is online. You learn at your own pace and acquire more skills. And those skills will be in data science, artificial intelligence, and also software development in Python. Okay, and then the judging, after you pitch and submit, there'll be the judging process, and then the final judging and award. Of course, this will just be for the semis, and then for the finals, we are going to conclude that on 13th September 2021. So any question before I welcome our amazing, our awesome team? Swali lolote. Is everything clear? I mean, on the next steps and everything, is everything clear?
Hi, John.
Hi, how are you?
Doing fine. I have a question and a concern.
Okay.
What if somebody has an idea, but they're not sure if the idea is in line with the required areas?
Oh,
Will we have guidance to confirm if the idea is in line with the required areas? Thank you.
wow, Rose. I think that's a very important question. Yes, and that's a really great concern. So we have the ideation process, and in the ideation process, we are going to walk you through. So you can be sharing your ideas with your facilitators, okay? You can tell them like, okay, I think this idea is amazing and it is in health, but I'm not sure if it is in health, or I'm not sure if it will impact this, or how can I use this tool to implement. Now, this is why we are pairing you with the facilitators, okay? So that we walk with you. It's a journey that we are going to walk with you all through. So that in case you're not sure about your idea, they're there to give you, what can I say, to give you pointers, or to just tell you that, wow, I think your idea is amazing, but you can do this and this to make it better, okay? So that's why the facilitators will not be among the judging team, okay? So yes, we will walk you through the ideation process to make sure that the idea that you have chosen will be guided, you'll be guided through, so that you work on the idea with your facilitators. I hope I've answered your question, Rose.
Thank you for the clarification.
Thank you for asking. Any other question? So Faith, you have an amazing question. So before I answer your question, I want to welcome our amazing Mr. Brighton Masaru. Mr. Brighton is part of our team, but he is also the facilitator of Python, that is full stack web development category. So karibu sana.
Thank you very much, John. Super excited to get started on the whole process. And I hope everyone will create time to be able to do this. It's important. Also, the certifications using the 21st Century Skills Platform will be super helpful in terms of if you decide to take a job in the future, or when you're talking about the internships, the opportunities, those certifications will go a long way when you're applying for those kinds of things. So I'm looking forward to seeing everyone with their projects in September. Thank you, John.
Wow, thank you so much. I'm super excited. As you can see, as the facilitators are super excited to work with you in this journey. Thank you so much, Mr. Brighton, for that. And it's very true. It's very true. Work with us through this journey. Even the 21st skills, work with us. You're going to benefit a lot. So maybe, Mr. Brighton, is it possible to answer? Faith is asking, is it possible to get the pointers under the SDGs we are to focus on? It could be of help to her. So maybe you can go ahead and answer.
Yeah, so I think this will be in the ideation and prototyping stage. So if you identify a problem, then we'll look at how does it align with the areas of focus and also with the SDGs. So that's where we will be able to support you do that. So don't worry about that.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Brighton. And I hope thank you, Faith. Any other question? So before I welcome our amazing, our remarkable facilitator, co-facilitator, Madam Latifa Noor, before I welcome her, I just want to say that it is remarkable for you guys to join us and to be part of creators of solution. We don't take it for granted as Pwani Techno Girls. We are really thrilled that you are able to join us and work with us through this journey. So I would really highly insist that please do not give up. Of course, the coding journey can be challenging because coding itself, people consider it as tough, okay? But please do not give up, keep on pushing and creating these solutions. Towards the end, you will feel proud of yourself to be part of the solution creators to impact the community, the Kenyan community. So don't give up, okay? Sawa. So let me welcome our remarkable Madam Latifa. Karibu.
Hi, Madam Joanne.
Hi, Madam Latifa. Karibu.
Yeah, so, and hello to everyone. I'm just excited to be here and to see the amazing project that will be solved from this youth, from their community and everything, and the impact that they will create. If you, for any question I think I can help maybe in designing or maybe the content that they want to put in. I think I'm very good at words, so they can always reach out and I'll be happy to help them in any scenario that they come across. But apart from that, I'm just happy and excited to see what they have in their minds and what they can unleash in their power of creativity.
Wow, wow. Thank you so much, Madam Latifa. And as you can see, they are very willing to ensure that your wordings are so marketable, okay? So grab as much help as you can. The Pwani Techno Girls team is there to support you all through, okay? So Madam Latifa is one of the Pwani Techno Girls team, along with Mr. Brighton. We have our director, Ruth Kaveke, as well. But we are an awesome team, okay? So feel free to ask us, engage us, so that we can make sure that your projects are working towards the end. So Rose, you're saying, good question, you had that. Oh, Rose, that question was answered. Are you okay with, I mean, have you gotten an understanding of what we plan to do with that? The issues with SDG?
Yes, but I'll seek more help after the meeting. Thank you.
No worries. Feel free to reach out to us. Thank you very much, Rose. We really welcome your concerns and questions because we want to make sure that we walk you through or we walk with you in this journey. Great. Do we have Mr. Kelvin in the meeting? Sorry, let me just check. No, but it's okay. We have our amazing Mr. Kelvin Chai. He is also part of our team. So as soon as he gets back, of course, he'll give a shout out to you guys. But thank you for joining us in this meeting. If you have no further questions, I'll just want to say that when you select, based on the forms that we've sent to you, when you select a particular technology that you will use to create your solutions, you're going to be grouped, but don't leave the main group. Feel free to engage us in the main group. Feel free to talk to us. So I hope this orientation has opened, what can I say, has been clear with the next steps. And we are still going to remind you in the groups, like, yeah, after we are finishing, like we can still continue and saying that this, and remind you that this week we are working on this week we are working on that, so that you are up to par with everything, okay? So thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for being among the solution creators in Kenya. And I think if there are no further questions, we are going to end the meeting from here. Bye, everyone.